What is up, you guys? Welcome to trading session number 41. Before we get into the video, before we get into the news, trading and everything, we are going to be diving into our apparel. We, decided to do apparel through Spreadshop as of right now until we get, well known, until we decide, to do screen printing ourselves and stuff like that. So we do want to get apparel going. You see my hat, I custom made this, bought the patch and put it on a hat. And I do want to get hats going. I do want to get these going again. But you could buy these online on our website. You go to mogulfellas.com, you go to merch, it'll redirect you to our Spreadshop website. And this is the only design up right now. Let's go ahead and open it up. So this is the logo of Mogul Fellows. So it looks like it's on a Champion t-shirt. I do really like quality, and I do think Champion quality is a quality brand. So here is Champion right here. It's on Champion t-shirt. I do like the t-shirt overall. I could move it over a little bit, but so far so good. This was just a test run to see what the apparel looks like. So let's go ahead and throw this puppy on for the very first time. So here you go, guys. Look at that. Let me put my headphones back on. Look at that, guys. So make sure get the logo in there, but look at that. Very nice t-shirt. I do like the quality of it. It's not light printed. It looks quality, and it doesn't look like it'll get damaged in the laundry. So that is a quality t-shirt, Champion. So if you guys want one, go to mogulfellas.com, go over to the website and snag one yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and resize my screen here. Before we get into anything, we did receive the other 9,000 of the final donation of 19,000. So we have a total account value 25,647. We only have 8,400 in the market right now, and we have 17,200 that we really want to put in the market, but we're seeing highs right now, and it's just we do not want to put at all-time high, and then also it comes down, and it's just not very smart. So we are heavy, very heavy in cash. So that is update on the account value. We only share it on occasion here, but we did receive that final donation, and it is in the portfolio now until we decide to do another donation in the future. But we are looking at the S&P 500 right now, day chart. Look at that, guys. It is popping right now, and we got a lot of things to dive into. That's going on this week. We have a lot of tech earnings that are going to be announced. We got, let's go ahead and just bring over the news here. So S&P 500 ticks higher, heads for another closing record as traders await big tech earnings. So this is, it's creating, kind of a optimistic view for people to get into the market and to, play earnings. So S&P rose Monday and headed for a fresh record high as Wall Street looked towards several mega cap tech earnings reports and Federal Reserve rate policy decision. And they are going to be speaking this week as well. We're not sure if they're going to be cutting rates as soon as, this week. That's more of a March thing, as soon as they would do it. But we will see if they even do it in March. We might be even seeing, April, May is the first time they'll cut rates, but we'll see what they want to do. we have Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Amazon, and Alphabet that are going to be reporting earnings this week. You can see it right here. We have today, nothing really today in the Mogul 30 that we have. Tomorrow is Microsoft and Google, Alphabet. We also have the other companies that are not in the portfolio: AMD, Pfizer, UPS, and then we also have, on February 1st, we have Apple, Amazon, and Meta platforms. And then February 2nd, we have Exxon Mobil, pretty much oil, with Chevron as well. I'm going to announce earnings on Friday as well. So that is the earnings play right now. We're really just going to be, focusing on the earnings this week, focusing on what the Fed wants to do. Here is a little news on the Fed. Meanwhile, the Fed Open Market Committee will begin its two-day policy meeting on Tuesday. Investors are nearly certain the central bank will keep rates steady. Traders in the Fed funds future market assigned an almost 97% probability the Fed will not cut rates at the upcoming meeting. And that's according to the CME Group. So that is a little news on the market. Now we have a lot of stuff to dive into as far as the portfolio goes. Let's go ahead and bring that news over here. We could see we really want to build that QQQ. We got the heavy cash position, but we are still seeing highs. We see the RSI level on the 6-month chart of QQQ at a 65. That is considered overbought for us, guys. We want to see market, we want to see, the RSI in fair value range, and that's 45 and below. So we'll see if it, we'll see what happens this week after the Fed, and then also earnings. Earnings could drive down prices as well as the Fed, what the Fed does. So moving on, we are going to wait until we're still pausing the QQQ and wait until that comes down further. We have still 8 shares. We have 5%, almost 5% open P&L on the current position of 8 shares. We do have a open P&L percentage of almost 5% on the current position. So that is the update on QQQ. So now we're looking at the Palantir position. We have 108 shares. We did have a cover call position on it, and we actually our shares did not get assigned last Friday. That was the expiration. So we are set to do another cover call. And, they do announce earnings this week, and usually they pop after earnings, just because they have been, creating great numbers as far as revenue and EPS, earnings per share, lately. So let's go ahead and dive into Palantir. And we're going to be doing, let's go ahead and look at, we want to do 18 or 18.5 of a cover call. And it looks like 18 and 18.5 on the February 2nd expiration is not looking good. So we have a $7 or $3. It's not enough for us to really risk our position in Palantir. Let's go ahead and look at a February 9th expiration date. That's 11 days from now. And they are looking better. So for 18, we have 75, and 1850 strike price, we have a 59. We typically like to do a 30 or below delta. Delta is one of the Greeks. It is pretty much the percentage of the chance of our shares going to be assigned. So, for example, right here on the 28, this is a 28.79% chance of it being assigned. That's the Greek of Delta. If you guys want to know more about the Greeks, go ahead and go on Google, type in Greeks, type in Delta cover calls. It's all over Google. But you see they're constantly changing here, and you can see here the prices. We are going to be trying probably to do a 18, 18.5, or 19. We're going to do a little bit, So 13 different, let's see, they're changing a lot here. So let's go ahead, and 18 is just too, you know, we have a 1770. We really got to manage the position to the average price. 1770 average price. So that means if they do get assigned, we do get a little appreciation of it. If they do get assigned at 18, we get a $30 profit as well, appreciation. You also have to keep that in mind as well. Rather, if we do it at 1850, we would get an $80 appreciation plus the premium. So if they do get assigned, this is if they do get assigned at the end, you do have to, you know, manage the overall profit if they would get assigned. If not, you keep the premium, move on to another cover call. So let's do an 18.5 covered call, and they are changing rapidly here. Let's go ahead and do a $60. This is going to be $60. Go ahead and change it to one contract here. That is bringing us at a 60 estimated premium. And so for example, doing an 18.5 strike, if Palantir goes to above 1850, above our break even at 1789, by the expiration date of February 9th, our shares will get assigned, and we would collect the $60 regardless, plus the appreciation from our average price 1770 and the sale price at 1850. So that would be a $80 appreciation for this trade. That is what, you know, that's what you have to calculate at the end result. If they do not get assigned, if Palantir does not get to 1850 by this expiration date of February 9th, then we don't have to worry about you know, our shares getting assigned. We could turn around, do another cover call, do the exact same thing we're doing now. It's pretty much, it's the closest thing to free money as possible, the premiums. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and lock in an 1850 strike price. We are selling an option, a cover call position of Palantir. Let's go ahead and lock in an estimated premium of $60 and looks like 7 cents. Let's go ahead and lock that in. All right, guys, we got that for $60, guys. So that is $60 instantly in our account there, 17,263 now. So that is the Palantir cover call position. You can see now we are currently in that position until the February 9th, and that will be the expiration date of the Palantir cover call position. Now let's dive into what we want to buy of the day, the $10 buy. And right now we want to see what is down on the day. So if we go to Open P&L here, we want to see what stocks we're down on. We are not going to touch the Palantir position. And let's go ahead. We're down, looks like, on Starbucks, Lockheed Martin, Zoom, PayPal, and Ford. Let's go ahead and look at these charts to see where they are RSI wise. We have Starbucks at the 67. We have Lockheed Martin at the 28. That's looking beautiful for us right now. 54 on Zoom. PayPal, we have a 55. And then Ford, we have 63. So this is an easy decision. We're going to go with Lockheed Martin, $10 buy. And let's go ahead and lock that in. So we're buying $10, 0.02339. All right, guys, we got filled at 427.60. So that is what we got filled at for Lockheed Martin. So that is that concludes trading session number 41. You know, we're waiting tech earnings this week. We're waiting the Federal Reserve meeting, and we're just going to be waiting for that cover call position to expire on Palantir. So we just made that Palantir position today. We got that $60 premium today. And then we got the Lockheed Martin buy, with it being oversold values at 28. So that is training session number 41. We went over the apparel. I do need to fix it a little bit. I want to move it a little bit to if you look at it, it's kind of more centered than normal. I do want to move it over, and I'm going to do that right after this training session. So if you guys want to, go over to mogofellas.com, go to merch, buy the shirt. It's around $30. So more designs to come. I want to perfect this one before I move on to the next one. I'm going to try and release a design every so often. So hopefully every week or two. So that is the apparel. If you guys are not a part of the Discord yet, go over to mogofellas.com, check out the Discord invite, check out the membership, check out what we offer in the Discord, and see if it's for you. If you guys want to join, it's free to join right now, and the invite is on mogofellas.com membership tab. All right, guys, that is training session number 41. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hit the outro.